Hi guys, glad to have you for this video. This is going to be a haul and I'm going to be talking about kind of two different hauls that I had. One is from Laura Geller, I got it off QVC.com, and the other is a bunch of stuff from e.l.f. I'm going to start out by talking about Laura Geller. I'm not sure how familiar with that brand you are. I've tried a handful of different things from the brand that I've really liked, and it was once sold. I'm not sure if it's still sold at Sephora, but it is now, the full line is available at QVC.com. And so the other day I was actually sitting here early in the morning, I was doing my makeup, and I had QVC on because they were doing makeup. And so it was a Laura Geller show, so it's so fun when you're sitting here doing your makeup, they're talking about makeup on TV, it's just fun. And today's special value on that particular day was the Laura Geller Baked Vanilla Nudes. So that kind of means it's their special deal of the day. First off, the packaging is adorable. This is a neat little tin container here. I did use all of these products on my face today, and now I've put them back in here just so you could see the presentation of everything. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different products. Please be aware that these are just like my initial first impressions, and if you want more information, actually there is a Laura Geller YouTube channel that I'll link to below, and it was so cool. I started watching it yesterday, and this was before I used any of the products, but they actually have one of the Laura Geller makeup artists, and he is like training the other makeup artists about each of the products in this kit. So it was so cool to see like every little trick that went into using each of these, and you know exactly how to use it. So I found that super informative. So if you really want to learn a lot about this kit, go to that channel and watch the videos on the Baked Vanilla Nudes. These products are designed to give you a natural look without any real like one particular color standing out. It's just kind of like someone would look at you and think, ooh, you look good, but I can't really pick out exactly what you've done there. You know, I'll just kind of take you through the products real quick. The Balance and Brighten, my shade is Regular, and these are powders that actually they start as a cream and then they are baked, and you can see that there's like multiple shades swirled into one. So there's not a whole lot of shades to choose from. I think there are 4 different ones, so it is kind of forgiving. I feel like I put it on and it really just kind of meshes with my face. This has really good coverage. I put this on, I put on my regular liquid foundation and put this on top of it, but on a day, and obviously I did the nudes today, so I really wanted the coverage, but on an average day, this can, you know, be your foundation if you want it to be. And then they have this awesome Neapolitan face powder, so it makes you think of the ice cream. They showed on the YouTube channel just kind of swirling your brush over all of this for just kind of that nice warm face powder, or you can use these individually. The brush is actually designed to be narrow enough to fit in each of these swaths of color, and this isn't a big brush, but I did find that I mean, it's a lot smaller than I'm used to for blush, but for the purpose of being able to access each of those shades and then put it on, I'm like, you know, this can work. This side is actually like a huge sponge tip applicator, and they recommended using that for your highlight, which was interesting. I actually kind of just prefer using the brush and, you know, use the pink and then use that as your blush, and then they have this shade that can be like your contour shade if you want it to be, and I find that this brush seems to work fine for that. And then I just go ahead and use the brush as well for the highlight. You also get a mascara in this kit, and this was kind of like the one thing that I was a little disappointed with, and frankly I don't like a lot of mascaras right off the bat, so take it with a grain of salt, but it's called At Long Lash Mascara, and this is a waterproof conditioning high gloss mascara. And I love the thought behind this brush, which is it's going to be a little bit bent and a little bit smaller at the tip, making it really easy to access those smaller lashes right in the corner. However, and hopefully the HD of this camera will be able to show this to you, if you look at that narrower tip, okay, right in here, look at all of the excess product. You can see the light kind of picking up the shine. This particular tube I don't think is quite able to clean all that product off. So when you're dealing with your smallest, finest lashes with this narrower tip, you're getting actually a lot of mascara product, a lot of the formula coming out there. So it doesn't clean it off quite well enough, and I felt like I was getting goopy there. My lashes were dark and it's nice to have waterproof, but I went ahead and put on actually a set of false lashes on the outer half, just one of those half strips for a little thickness there. But I don't know, like I said, I can't quite give a true verdict on the mascara until I've used it a little bit more, but right now it's very wet and too much is coming off on that one tip. I also tried the eye rims. This is the Baked Marble eyeshadow slash eye rims in Vanilla Toffee is this shade, and Black Cherry. How gorgeous are those? Now, if you watch on the YouTube channel, they'll show you how to use these wet, and it's very cool how they come off, but I just use them dry. And the thought is that this one, you know, you can definitely wet that. That makes a really nice liner. This is what they look like, just kind of swatched on my fingers. Very just creamy texture to these. I mean, I really like how they work. I went kind of all over my lid area with the lighter of the two. I went in the crease and all out here with this one, so I didn't use any other eyeshadows today. It's just one or the other of those two. And then I used the darker to go and smudge it under my lash line as well. And then the final component of this kit is the lipstick, and it is, looks like this. And the shade is called Berry Banana, and this is a new thing with the lipsticks. Actually, there's a certain name for the lipstick. Oh, how cute is the little flyer, the little handout that comes with this, with all the desserts. I love that. This is called the Italian Marble lipstick, and you'll see why here, because basically what you've got is a berry shade with a nude color swirled throughout. And so this is what I have on right now. And it feels like a lip balm. They were talking about it on the video, like this, it's meant to feel like a really moisturizing lip balm. It totally does. You're getting kind of that nude color. I think this is going to vary at times with the different concentrations of the nudes or the reddish shade that you're getting in here, but it's really pretty. Very moisturizing, gives you a subtle shine. If you want it more defined, you could use a lip liner, but that is the Laura Geller kit. Now real quickly I want to take you through what I got from e.l.f. I got another one of the high definition powders. I've already had this. I know I love it. It is just a nice finishing powder to use in place of something more expensive like Makeup Forever HD. So I was running out of my other one, so I got another one of that. I'm also trying out the Complete Coverage Concealer. This is a studio product as well. My shade that I got it in is light, and you can see you're getting 4 different shades here. I haven't used this on my face yet, and a lot of this e.l.f. stuff I haven't used. Just to touch this, the texture feels pretty good. I'm interested to see how that does coverage-wise, especially on the under eye area. I also wanted to try the stick concealer that they had in the studio line because I wanted to compare it to Revlon Photo Ready concealer, so it looks like this. And I hate how flimsy this cap, I mean, I feel like that cap could pop off in a makeup bag at any moment. But anyway, it's a little bit skinnier. You're not getting as much product as you do with the Revlon Photo Ready, but it does feel creamy. It has a pretty similar feel, so I'm gonna have to try that out, get it on my face and see how it works. I've gotten tons of questions about the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer, people wanting to know how well this works. So it says SPF 20 with aloe, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. The shade I got was Nude. Did I say the shade in the concealer a moment ago? Concealer I got Beige. All these shades kind of appear to be okay for me, at least at this point, but yeah, this is in Nude. Haven't even tested out the texture on this, but this is something that I'm hoping will be a good blend between moisturizer and a little bit of coverage. Not one of the cream blushes. Look at this monster. Look at that monster of a blush. And see, you've always got to look at the bottom. Okay, you're getting this much blush. There's this much excess packaging here. So this is going to be a kind of a pain in the rear to store, but my shade is Seductress. And this is going to be, just dropped the top. As you can see, kind of pinky, bright, corally blush, I think. And it's interesting. It's a definite cross between a mousse and a cream. as it appears, and just to swatch it on my hand, kind of a soft pink sort of shade there. Along the same packaging lines, there was the blush, and then here's the little sister, the conditioning lip balm. Once again, the packaging is so excessive around this. These are not going to be fun to store, but I got Romantic Rouge, which is, oh, and these aren't very easy to twist off either. Romantic Rouge is going to be your reddish berry shade in the conditioning lip balm, SPF 15 by the way. And then I got Mellow Melon, and this is going to be your light kind of pinky, more natural shade. For eye products, I didn't get much, but I did try some of these eyeshadow duos that were $1. And what's so funny is they made these exact color combos in cream shadows, and I have all the creams, and then I thought maybe the powders are good. So I got the powder duo in Mocha Swirl, which is going to be a nice neutral, you know, kind of taupe and a light sort of creamy color there. I also got Butter Pecan, which I really liked the cream version of these shades. There you're getting more of a brownish shade and then kind of a creamy peachy color there. They both have a little bit of a pearly finish, I think. And then I got Berry Mix, which is your lilac and plum. So those three different duos, just $1. I'm like, I'm gonna try a few of those. The $1 lipsticks, first time trying this. I got the one in Voodoo. And these, you know, little silver tube, kind of nicely packaged for $1. Haven't used it yet, but it looks like a beautiful, beautiful, deep, kind of berry red shade. I also got a light shade from the Mineral line. These are like $5, but I love the Mineral lipsticks, and I got one in Runway Pink. And so that's what that looks like. Nice and creamy, light pink shade. I have worn this one, and I think it's beautiful. And then I got one of the Therapeutic Conditioning Balms in Blackberry. Smell is lovely. I used this, and I feel like it has almost a slightly greasy feel, but I'm going to use that a little bit more and keep you posted on what I think about that. So thank you so much for watching this haul video. I am so pumped to try my new makeup that I've got here. If you're interested in the Laura Geller stuff, again, that's QVC.com. And then with the e.l.f., anything I got there is stuff that I believe I haven't been able to find in Target, so I ordered all of that off of EyeslipsFace.com. At the time I got it, they were having a free shipping deal and a buy one get one half off or buy one get one free, something like that deal going on, so it was awesome. It was like a President's Day thing, but e.l.f. usually has some coupon codes out there, so just kind of do your research and sniff around for what's going on and you'll probably get a deal. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.